On your pantheon of so many different roles you've done, and honestly, I'm asking this: where would you roughly rank it in terms of degree of difficulty and
I
what?
think Mrs. Deshpande is the most difficult role I've played. It is one of the most
Wow.
difficult roles I've played because, first of all, I'm going against what people have seen me usually and what
Right.
they expect of me
Right.
from a movie and everything. Don't completely against that.
Right.
Then you're playing a woman serial killer,
Right.
which is again, I don't know, people will be like, "Arey, serial killer like that. Some people may have that
Right.
attitude, but
Right.
God knows what she's going to do in that. Um, and and to make it believable, to make
Believable.
it real, to make it so that I think it's the most difficult role I've played to date. But what was the
Wow.
difficult movie that you've shot or series ever?
I'd have to say it was The Hunt,
No,
the one just before this,
right.
because it was too many languages. It was 130 speaking parts.
Wow.
That's how many characters we had.
My God.
It was, and it just took a lot out of me because it was also a period piece. So
And to be true to what had happened, and to be, it was a very sensitive subject
absolutely,
too. Yeah.
and absolutely the ability, the chances of upsetting so many
So many
people were there. So
people, yes.
because on set, you brought up a very valid point. On set, yeah, you have a scene, you've rehearsed it, but there are lots of little things that you do
Right.
or say which are added on set. But in today's times, they have like enormous repercussions.
Yes.
Because something that you said casually, later when you sit on the edit and the S&P people get in, and there's this whole discussion of how will this resonate, and I cannot give those examples
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now
of
because
course.
they're giveaways.
Yes.
But I remember while directing those scenes, I'm saying, I don't think they should have any, but chalo, let's do it. And that line, those three words that you added, is going to offend someone. So that
Yeah.
it's a scary time to be making stuff. It really is, because
Yeah.
in the excitement
It's a
of
tightrope walk. I mean, you have to be
continually,
always right. Yeah.
continually,
Yes.
and even on set, once we call cut, there's a certain, it's like a pressure cooker
Oof,
situation,
energy
everything.
release.
But even after that, what you say, you have to be careful because that bloody BTS guy is like constantly roving around behind you, and there's so many times, I start to say something and I'm like,
Yeah, my
is he
movie
there?
Majama starts like that. You know that, right?
Oh no, I
Yeah,
didn't know
this little
that.
girl who's covering the marriage, and she covers a scene between me and my daughter. And without knowing, they just put it and they show it to the whole community.
That's watching it.
And then so I mean, I understand what you're saying.
It's and as directors, you're on camera either in those BTS bits or
Yeah.
when you're doing press after the show's done. I cannot imagine what your life must be like, because it's 24/7.
Yeah.
I mean,
But it's part of life, and we just take it as that. At least I do. I'm saying, whatever.
no, you deal with it very well.
Yes.
And I've now worked with enough actors to say that, bar none, the way you handle where you are in life, I think you deal with it the best. You're so matter of fact about it. It's like, this is the way it is, and it's a good life. So it's like, and that's that. No frills,
No, because
no.
see, it's something I love doing. I really love. I'm passionate about working the art, the craft of it. I love being in the zone. I love being on the sets, and so that's why for me that is more important than anything else. Everything else is like noise, like
Nice.
static. It's all noise to me, and I treat it that way.
And I can back that up, because even on set, a lot of times when You mentioned vulnerability, right? When an
Yeah,
actor
yeah.
director working, but when I've worked in the past with certain actors, there are all these layers that they've built up over time
Hmm.
that you have to slowly work at stripping it away so you can get to the real person to
Right,
actually start
right.
directing.
Hmm.
And did not experience that on set with you, because literally you walk in, hello, 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 chalo come chalo, and it is what it is. It's not,
Yes.
it's not a,
And it's amazing how quickly we finished this.
yep.
How many days did we shoot for the whole series?
For the whole series, I think we cranked it out in, I want to say 45 days or something like that.
45
45,
days.
47. I think something like that.
Yeah. Of
Yeah.
which I shot what? 30 days?
A little less than.
Yeah.